10 of the best rappers ever. NWA, Notorious rap group, Ice Cube, DJ Yellow, Dr. Dre. Now, some people will say, where would you rank or when was the very first time you first heard of this rock group NWA? I think the very first time I first heard of this Notorious rap group was the lead track, Straight Outta Compton. It was just like, I remember it like it was just like about the 90s when you hear this Notorious rap group NWA that Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, DJ Yell, Eazy-E formed. And it was just like, wow. Because NWA, they were the really first big name hip hop rap group that came together and with everything that was going on with like we've all heard that when this rock group came together, that Dr. Dre was kind of like the head man, because when you think of legit rappers, you got Dr. Dre, you got Ice Cube together, Eazy-E, DJ Yellow. I definitely think Straight Outta Compton, the lead track off their Greatest Hits album, was a really straightforward, and especially with Eazy-E, which, rest in peace, Eazy-E, the late great Eazy-E. I definitely think that song was just kind of like put it out there to really let people know like about this rap group NWA, and it's just like, wow. But I think the one track that really got a lot of controversy, and I'm not saying it's as a respect to Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, the one track we've all probably heard a few times was F the Police. That song was kind of like a direct hit at the police of all the brutality and everything else. That when that song came up, that was just kind of like, what? So I definitely think NWA was kind of like, you know, say what you want about the Notorious rap group, Rock and Roll Fingers from last year. Now most people want to know why that you have Notorious rap group NWA, and you got already inducted into the Rock and Roll thing. Most people want to know what was my reaction to it. I was just like, wow, it's about a long time. Now, some people will say, what, NWA, yeah, that's a rap group. But why are they inducted to the Rock and Roll thing? Let's shoot on that. See, some people, I don't know why, and don't get me wrong, I don't know why people today think like, oh yeah, you the Rock and Roll thing. It should be just strictly rock and roll bands, not hip hop artists. Like, but NWA, they were like the very first legit rappers coming out from Compton, California. I mean, that was like the biggest hip hop group. Much respect to Run DMC, but NWA, I know probably gonna get a lot of slack. Who would you say is the legit rap group? I mean, there's not a few big name legit rap groups. Like you got Gene Wit, that's 50 Cent's group. You got NWA. NWA was kind of like the godfathers of hip hop. Then you got Run DMC, who came in like shortly after that, and then other rappers like the Eminems, the Snoops, the 50 Cents of the world. They kind of came in right after NWA, Run DMC. I mean, there's not any other big name rap groups like there's NWA and Run DMC. And there's so many other rappers who are coming out of the woodworking here and there, but NWA, flat out, they were kind of like those rap. They were like the first. No, some people were probably watching this video. Well, technically, NWA was. I mean, with much respect to the late great Jam Ass Jay of DMC, but some people say, and correct me if I'm wrong, for everybody who's watching this video, let me know in the comment section down below which was the very first rap group, NWA or Run DMC. My money, I'm telling you like it is, NWA. Now some people say Run DMC was kind of like laid the groundwork. Well, technically NWA laid the groundwork, and then Run DMC kind of just carried the torch. Now, some people say, what was your reaction to the biopic movie Straight Outta Compton? That was kind of like a look at the life of rappers. Easy, Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, DJ Yell. What was your reaction to the movie itself? I thought this is very interesting because you get a look, like a biopic movie, a day in the life of how Andre Young, who became Dr. Dre, who became one of the mastermind hip hop producer, Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson, what we all know as Ice Cube. Then you got DJ Yell, you got the late great Eazy-E. And my gut reaction was just like you're looking at the actors who played a Dr. Dre, a Ice Cube, and all that. It's kind of like, I really liked who they had to play Ice Cube. I mean, his son, Ice Cube's own son, O'Shea Jackson Jr. He totally had his lines down. He had to look, but he didn't have to like. I'm not bashing Ice Cube or his son. He totally played Ice Cube, like I mean his own father in the movie to the exact T. It was just flat out. The guy who played Dr. Dre, I mean, I'm not bashing who played the guy. He didn't have, I mean, Like for the guy who played Dr. Dre, I'm not bashing the actor who played Dr. Dre, one of the hip hop mastermind producers. He just, I've seen the way he kind of carried himself. I mean, he just didn't have the look. He didn't have the swagger because Dr. Dre, Andre Young, he had the swagger to like the, the 10. Now, on a more serious note, what was your reaction to the guy who played the late rapper Eazy-E? Of all series, I was like, God dang. It would have been sweeter that Eazy-E's old son played his father because he had the look. He had the he had the machismo. He had the look. He had the everything. And I was kind of like, oh my God. It's like, are you effing kidding me? They decided to win with this guy who played the late rapper Eazy-E and not his own son, the late rapper Lil Eazy-E's own son to play his father. I was like, God dang. I was just like, oh my God. It's just like, it's almost like kicked where you didn't want to be kicked. And I was like, to me personally, I didn't like the guy who, I mean, the one actor who played the late rapper Eazy. It was always like, it's almost like the guy who played the late rapper Eazy. It's almost like he spit on that guy's legacy. I mean, to me, that's like, I'm saying it's out of respect to the late rapper Eazy, but the guy who played the late rapper Eazy in the movie didn't really have the look. Now they're gonna say, "Oh, now you're turning to Fulcrum." I'm telling it like it is. But the guy who played the late rapper Eazy was almost to me like he spit on the guy's. He spit on Eazy's legacy. I mean, here's a guy like the late rapper Eazy, God rest his soul. That his life was just kind of like cut short, and I was just like, God damn. But to have some when they were putting the movie Straight Outta Compton, a biopic, and they had this guy who played Eazy-E. I mean, Lil Eazy-E. I was just like, he just didn't really kind of woo me. I mean, but you know, all I'm saying is it would have been like you have late rapper Lil Eazy's own son playing his father. It could have been like it would come like full circle, but the movie itself and the guy who played Jerry Heller, he was, oh my God, he was phenomenal. This Thursday, NWA Best Representative.